Hello, we are back to declutter, purge, minimize, whatever you want to call it. So a few days ago I was here, I pulled out my fridge, I cleaned underneath it, and I mentioned that we have these two dictionary and thesaurus that are holding up this cupboard because it's too heavy and it's bowing a little bit in the middle. And I received a comment that maybe it's time to go through this cupboard, which I rarely do. It is the liquor cabinet. As usual, I'm going to pull everything out, wipe it down, organize it, only put back what we need. And there's a lot of stuff in there, collected over the years. I don't even know where it's from. Alcohol doesn't go bad, so it could be years and years old. Somebody brings it for a party or something, and then it just stays in my cabinet. So let's get to it. Things like this, which are little cozies for your drinks, get right to the back of the cupboard. I would have no idea that they're even in there. I would never look in there for them. So it's good every once in a while to purge your cupboards, go through it, find out what's in there, what mystery things are hiding in the way back. Even standing on this chair, it goes all the way back. This is a very deep cupboard. So no wonder it was heavy and I needed things to hold it up. That is a very big, deep cupboard. Too bad it didn't have a support in the middle to hold the weight, but it doesn't. This is everything that was in that cupboard. I'm sure there's lots of doubles, lots of things we don't need. Let's go through it, organize it, and see what's left over at the end. Let's start with the rum. Okay, we have got, I don't know what kind of rum that is in the box. We've got a white rum, another white rum that's opened, a light white rum, didn't even know that was a thing. We have apple rum, we have gold rum, we've got 2 Malibu rum. Can't go wrong with the Malibu. But the rest of it, there's only a tiny bit left. Like we've got a time to start using up the little bits left. Don't buy any more rum. After the rum, let's try the whiskey and rye. Again, I don't know my alcohol. I don't know the difference, but I think whiskey and rye are either the same thing or similar. Don't know. So next we have the whiskey. We've got 2 Crown Royals. The first one is opened, the last one is not. We've got this opened Crown Royal, and all these 3 are all opened as well. It's time to use up, stop opening up new ones. Okay, we've got all the rum in the back. Full ones at the back, open ones at the front. Let's get rid of the open ones before we get new ones. We've got wine in the front here. We've got all the rye and the whiskey. It's time to get rid of the little bottles that have hardly anything left. We put all the glassware and things in the middle because that will help. It's not heavy, so I won't need these books so much. Got some liqueur in the back there, some limoncello. I put the tequila in the back there because if you want to have tequila, you need to work for it because tequila never ends well. Then we've got martini stuff in the back, because again, not very often does the martini things come out. And a few open bottles of vodka and things here. That is it. Not heavy in the middle, which is fantastic. And now we know what we have. We don't need to buy any more wine, rum, rye, whiskey, liqueurs, vodkas, gin, basically any hard liquor we do not need to buy. People do not need to bring hard liquor over to this house because we have a lot. Now I'll show you what we're getting rid of. So this is all that we're getting rid of. Lemonade that barely has 1 scoop in there, so it's no good to anybody. Limoncello. I know my son's in-laws like that, so we'll give them the limoncello next time we go over. We had 2 of these shakers for martinis. I don't know where they came from, but we barely need 1. Don't need 2. I give this little bottle away. Things like this in the can, they either go in the fridge or somewhere else. The box for it, and we have 2, 4, 5 opened bottles of wine, which who knows how long they've been in there. Long enough that it's time to get rid of the open bottles of wine. I know you shouldn't waste wine, but so getting rid of all of this extra stuff makes it so much nicer up there. The thermos is going as well. It doesn't belong up there. This will just get rid of all the weight. I tried to put the heavy stuff along the outside so it's easier on my cupboard. Now I know what we have. Now I know not to buy doubles. Now I know it's time to have a party. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe and follow along as we declutter, purge, minimize, get rid of extra, and organize my home one cupboard at a time, one day at a time.